And I commend you, Chairman. And in the words of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, we may not have came here on the same ships, but we are in the same boat now. We're going to push and breathe. I bring up my son because as much as he wears that badge and he has his gun and he stands up to protect and serve, he is still a young black man in America. Yeah. And I worry about him when he's in uniform, and I worry about him when he is not in uniform. And no mother and no father should have to bear that kind of burden in America in the 21st century. And so it is all of our responsibilities to care about what is happening to black and brown folks in this country. And so millennials, you had the vision in 2016. And you knew what kind of America you wanted. And that is why you overwhelmingly supported Senator Bernie Sanders, because you wanted an America that said that Medicare for all was the way to roll. You wanted an America that said that young people should not have to graduate with a degree in one hand and debt in the other. You wanted an America that said that our gay, lesbian, transgender sisters and brothers and all the other groups I may be leaving out because I got to get my alphabets all the way right. But all of the people, non-conforming, that nobody in this country should be discriminated against based on race or religion or gender or sexual identity. Millennials did that. You reminded us of what kind of country we should be and that we can be, and I salute you tonight. For my folks with a little more seasoning, everything tastes better with a whole lot more seasoning. Millennials need to understand that. Because one day, if we are all blessed, we will get there. And I always tell folks that we need to watch out and watch what is happening to our elders in our community and in this nation, because it's them today, and if we are blessed long enough, it'll be us tomorrow. And so we will not leave our seasoned folks behind. Thank you. So we got to push and breathe. We got to protest and plan, but we also have to persevere. I remember being very upset in 2014, and Tina may remember this. We were on calls a lot with all of the folks who were either Democratic secretaries of state or Democrats who wanted to run for Secretary of State to protect the greatest equalizer that we have, which is one woman, one man, one vote. And I was running for statewide office in the great state of Ohio, and I was just feeling some type of way because I just couldn't understand why our Republican sisters and brothers just couldn't play fair. And let's just win votes instead of trying to suppress them. Let's just win the votes. May the best woman or man win. May the best party win. Don't cheat. And one of my favorite ministers in Ohio by the name of the Reverend Dr. Otis Moss Jr., he could see how upset I was. And he said to me, he said, "Senator, the struggle is forever, so we are forever in the struggle." Now that did something for me. That helped to get me right and to kind of quell my anxiety. What was he saying to me? This is what he was saying. This is the best way that I can put this. I used to run track a few years ago. And I was the first leg, Spokane, of the 440 relay. Now that means that a sister was fast. What I am saying is that every single generation has a job to do, has a mission, and that is to gain the lead for social justice and economic justice and political justice and gender justice and and advance it even further. That is the moment that we are in right now. And all of us are responsible. It is not somebody else's job. It is all of our jobs. Because sisters and brothers, titles are good.
Yeah.
They get your phone calls returned. They get you in the room. But some folks just happy to be in the room. Have you ever met folks? They just happy to be there. They're not going to do anything when they get there. They're just happy to be there. Happy to be there. I love a good call and response, brother. Bring it on to us. Titles are good, but purpose is better.
Yeah.
We need more people with purpose. Because if you elect people with purpose, the politics will take care of itself. We must push and breathe. We must plan and protest, and we must persevere. That is what we are going to do. So I'm going to close this thing out. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I had 3 quotes from 3 of my favorite people. I've been feeling it. See, I just play a politician on TV. I'm really a college professor. And, you know, I've been feeling President Teddy Roosevelt. I don't know how my husband will feel about that, but I've been feeling the president. And one of my favorite quotes from him is when he said, far and away, one of the best things in life is to be able to work hard at a work worth doing. Spokane, it is obvious tonight that you are working so hard at a work worth doing. But you got to continue doing this work because the struggle is forever. Yeah. We are forever in the struggle. Yes. And then my dear Shiro, Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm. Man. She said, in the end, anti-black, anti-female, and all forms of discrimination are equivalent to the same thing, anti-humanism. That is it. So what happens to our Muslim sisters and brothers happens to us. My father is a Muslim. And we never know who somebody loves. Which brings me to another point, Democrats. If we're going to take the moral high ground, we need to fight against all forms of bigotry and hatred, but we don't have to be hateful to the people that we're fighting. I believe that we ought to be hard on the issues and soft on people.
Yes.
Because we never know who they love.
Yes.
I was talking to Georgia, and we both, the progressives and the liberals, but her husband is a little more conservative. But she loves him. My brother is a conservative, Republican. But I love him.
Woo! Yes.
And I'm serious about that. See, we never know who somebody may love. And so we cannot be the party that talks down to people just because they don't agree. You can't do it. Because another thing Dr. King said is that darkness can't do away with darkness. Only light can do away with darkness. Or in the words of Stephen Covey, he says, seek first to understand and then to be understood. We may not ever win back all of our sisters and brothers, but that is okay, Democrats, because the last time I checked, every time we fight for something that benefits humanity, we are not just fighting for Democrats, but in the words of my grandmother, we are fighting for Lottie Dottie and everybody.